What are we even watching?
Okay. I found this. Okay. And tell me, is it Goonie? Because I feel like I'm like having to hold myself to my own standards to what is Goon. Bruh? That shirt is holding on for dear life. No, okay, apparently it's a game called Pure Onyx. Oh, here's the lady. I can't believe this game is real. That's a good question. Is it a mobile game? Okay, odd complaint, but she looks too big for the world almost. I don't know if that's just me though. It's interesting. Hey Reza. I kind of like the look of the models on this like kind of 2D backdrop. I feel like her walking animation needs a little tweaking though. And now I'm here with you guys. We're back on the grind. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, so she's a cop we're fighting. And this poor guy testing it is not very good at the game. Okay, go back. Zoom in, expand, zoom in, like zoom in. I can't zoom in anymore. Do you see what I see right now? What the fuck is that post, huh? Enhance. Okay. Yes, I actually went to the effort to enhance for you guys. Sus. There's lots of games like that. Oh my god. I'm honestly very impressed they're able to make this game with one hand. It's pretty impressive. Hey Sanders. Okay, I would say it's thirsty. It's a thirsty game. It's... Unless there's like a side screen where I can catch her in the shower, it's not Gooner yet. Okay, we need some more enemies, but I do like the look of the enemies so far. They're interesting. Oh, here we go. We got a new guy. Exactly. It has some fights out. To be fair, Naruto is not very thirsty at all. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty normal for fighting games to have some thirst, right? It's pretty normal. Play requires dual joystick support, but top players are able to win one-handed. So... Uh-oh. Bring him on the screen. You can't see. Okay, we're gonna boss. Okay. I clicked for the booba, but honestly, I like the look of the enemies and the style of it. It's really interesting. Like, Good job, character design. But this guy is not selling this game with this gameplay, with his just spam. Show us the move, bro. Just punch him in the ass. This will show him. Okay, so it's a bit easy to exploit. Stylized death scenes, not that. It's interesting. I feel like with some more setup and stuff, it could be an interesting game. Damn hitbox abuse. But actually, it looks better than I expected, realistically.
Wildlife, Monster Girl Island. I even happened to cross Shoujo Ai, although that
Monster Girl Island. I wonder what this could be about.
wasn't via Patreon. So I was navigating Patreon when I happened to come across this
I wonder what kind of games this guy likes to play.
game called Pure Onyx. Now, this is a very specific type of game, like the aforementioned titles. However, the game at its core
Exactly. Okay, that is really interesting that it's a Patreon game. Because, you know, some of them gets abandoned, so it's cool it's actually going forward.
is supposedly a classic beat 'em up with RPG elements set
Wait, I thought it wasn't out yet. 2021 release?
in the world of their flagship title, Malice and the Machine. It follows their heroine Onyx as she brawls her way through the dystopian streets of New Babylon, where she'll encounter gangs, crime syndicates, a corrupt police force, and the bioengineered horrors of the insidious Babel Corporation. It features fully animated 3D art and is styled after the 80s cyberpunk anime. Now, there is various different screens. These are actually these
Yeah, it's a gun. For my protection from the Gooners, guys.
are safe for work screenshots, so you guys don't have to worry about it. This guy over here looks like he's just doing some stretches before engaging in battle. This guy over here evidently skipped leg day. I'm not quite sure what the idea behind that shirt is, but I'm not gonna complain. It looks as though, at least from these screenshots, they're all just a bunch of really muscular. They kind of remind me of Psychos from the Borderlands series, but the image that actually caught my attention was this one specific. Now, originally, Malice and the Machine looked like this, and I mean, I don't want to offend anyone by saying this, but they kind of look like porn stars. Now, the new
That is an error a lot of like guy artists do, is that they reference porn too much in their art. So it's a big controversy in comics, because for some reason Western comic artists do it the most, but you can really tell sometimes. At night, yeah. There's weirdos everywhere. So sometimes it can be a bit too much if you don't like use different referencing. Glad you're alive, gonna sleep, have fun. Thanks, Rackos, for the thanks being alive. Yeah, I'm still surviving.
new game, however, look at these characters. Like, I can't. Porn stars, Instagram models. Okay.
Yeah, it's a problem too, because they tend to have like the Insta face, and it gives like a very uncanny valley look to the models. That's a lot of people don't like same face syndrome almost. A lot of Western Japanese get started with adult art. Like the creative housing. Yeah, exactly. And then they stylize it later. The only problem is like if you don't build on it, if that makes sense, then your art's like can come off a bit weird looking. Making fun of the gacha game that's blatantly copy anime characters into girls. No, I don't think I saw that.
Okay. So maybe a few people are gonna take a little bit of offense to that. But how can you not look at this and just think to yourself, "Holy shit, man, that looks incredible"? Now, granted, these characters are from Malice and the
I'm gonna be honest. My first thought is how generic it looks from the look of it.
Machine, as opposed
Like, I like the other stylized looks than that.
to Pure Onyx. Pure Onyx, as you recall, had the weird mohawk lady with the tiny shirt. It also was a side-scrolling action brawler, whereas this game in specific looks to be...
Yeah, I would still say Still Life is better to learn from, but it's not bad to learn from. But you can get some very unnatural posing, if that makes sense, because prawn is to look attractive, but normal people don't look attractive in every single pose they do. It's like tailored, you know what I mean? Like it's a bit too tailored. So if you only use it, your work's gonna look a little warped in a certain direction. Like you can see where you've got the inspo from, and at that point you failed a little bit. That makes sense. So because I see no problem with using it as part of a reference. It's just you should use other things too at some point.
More of like a, I don't know, a turn-based game. Now, much like the aforementioned titles at the beginning of this video, this game is on Patreon, so you can go on over, you can join and become a patron. If you do, you gain access to Pure Onyx's game. You can go ahead and get access to the Malice and the Machine game. I really don't know
that's Malice
what the gameplay for each of them is like. They do have a trailer.
Okay, I'm repping this game. No idea what it's like, but booba. That is hilarious. He has no idea what the gameplay is like, just that it has booba.
They're up over on their YouTube channel, I guess, which goes to show the kind of gameplay that you'll see within the game. If this looks like it's interesting to you, then by all means, go ahead and become a patron.
Okay, this didn't give us much more information. Oh, so it's not officially released, but it came out in 2021. At least they finished it, I'm gonna say. Like, because a lot of fan-funded things just don't finish sometimes. So I'm at least glad it finished. They actually...
This video contains many certifiable...
At least they, gave the Patreons what they've paid for it.
In a world of neon lights, till the body shines so bright, clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. Ears perk up a burp in sight, with a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride, caring heart she won't hide.